made it to Guatemala. Welcome to our room here. We're in a hostel called the Yellow House, and this is our room. On my end, got a nice little nook over here. I like this a lot. Here's our bed. We have like this unique headboard situation going on here. This is the bathroom. Right, now, not in every hostel, you might not have a bathroom. You might not have a private bathroom. Obviously, since we have a private room, we do. So, yeah, so this is the bathroom.
Oh, look at that.
The shower has some nice tile. Hey, look at the tile work here. It's very unique. And that's it. All right, we're gonna change clothes. We're gonna unpack a little bit, and then we're gonna show you the rest of the hostel.
I look silly because y'all is hot, but look at this mirror. It's such a cute little boutique designed, local designed hostel. First thing we always want to do when we go to new places is get something to eat, but I did reserve the spot on a free walking tour, so we're a little rushed. Sean did stop at a cafe and got something. What'd you get?
Chicken and avocado panini, which I would never get, but I was so hungry I was like, let me get whatever looks like edible, but it was so good.
How much was it?
It was delicious. It was 57 with this drink. 57, how do you say it? Qualtas?
Quetzals. Oh, we'll figure it out, y'all.
Yeah.
I think it's quetzals, but...
So, I don't know what that is, but it
57?
might be.
That's not 57?
Yeah, it was like...
So divided by 7.
I mean, maybe it's
around
like...
that.
Yeah, maybe it's like $6-7. I don't know. We'll put the number there.
Anyway, yeah, so I found a free walking tour. And they said it's the perfect for your first day, like it's like an orientation type walking tour, so we want to make sure we make it on time and also obviously to respect the tour guide. And so traveling doesn't always have to cost everything. There's tons of places that offer free tours. Streets and the roads here are cobblestone, so you do have to pay attention when you're walking. So I'll pause for a second. But what was I saying? Oh, that every activity you do in a city doesn't have to cost money. So we are doing a free walking tour, but of course you should tip your guide. So we hope that we'll learn some good things for our first time in Guatemala. Also, we passed by, I guess like a food market, a street food market on our way to our hostel, and I was like, oh, I want to go back. And guess where we're meeting our tour guide at? So I'm gonna get something to eat. Chicharron arepa, and it seems very similar to the one in El Salvador, but let's see. It has like the pickled stuff and the salsa and the cabbage.
Mine's just queso. That's good. Reminds me of all those pupusas we had in El Salvador. It's good.
Forgot to tell you, but the 2 arepas we got earlier were 30 quetzales. I guess I'm gonna go with. We're gonna look it up. Which is like $5, $5 US. And then I got this drink. I'm gonna tell y'all, I have no clue what it is. I just wanted like a lemon ice drink, and she was asking me, oh, do you want like chips? Do you want a chicken bouillon? Do you want, what's up?
I don't know.
It's like cream. I was like, no. So it's definitely not the authentic drink that it's supposed to be, but...
Yeah, it's mostly just fresh lime juice.
I know. And salt, apparently.
Salt? No sugar?
Wow.
Straight up lime juice?
With salt. You know,
no sweetness.
no, it's sour. Yeah, it's sour and salt. I've never had this before. The name of it, we recorded it. Okay. Maybe somebody could tell me how I'm actually supposed to have this, or maybe I'll ask our guide. But okay, Sean, I want you to taste it.
Oh. That's a lot of salt. That would be a little. Like, I like lime. I could drink lime straight up, but that's a lot of salt. Damn. There's no way around it.
It was 15.
That was the most sour, salty thing I've ever had. We did it wrong, guys. We did it wrong. We just did it wrong. For the free walking tour, we booked it with UL'EW Walk, and we covered a few different locations: Iglesia de la Merced, Arca de Santa Catalina, Nimpat Centro de Textiles Tradicionales, Hotel Convento Santa Catalina, and Chaco Museo, which is the last location, where we actually got to sample some chocolate. I'd overall recommend the walking tour if you have time when you're in Antigua. It's a great way to see the city.
We just finished a really good walking tour.
It was about 2 hours, and we had a great tour guide that kind of like walked us through everything. So much information I can barely contain it all.
Yeah, she gave us a map of like where she ended up taking us, so we'll try to take a picture of it and put it in, and if I remember every single stop, we'll try to put them in too. And then she gave us a little bracelet. Wait, let me see. You got to choose bracelets and a worry doll. So you like, and you whisper your worry, and then it takes the worry. And she said only one a day though.
One important thing I learned from the tour: corn.
Oh yeah.
Foundational food of the Guatemalan people. So yeah, corn was like the foundational food, and there's like 5 different types of four different types of corn.
Blue, white, yellow, and black.
Right.
No, red, white, yellow, and black.
And they use corn for like a variety of different foods. Anyway, we're gonna get dinner, and we'll see where it goes from there. But this might be the end of day 1.
Like the Guatemalan national dish, or like well-known dish in Guatemala, and I got the tres carnes, so it's chicken, pork, and beef. It's basically like a stew with pumpkin, pepitas, and it's served with rice and tortillas. It's a mole. That's okay. Fresh. Looks fancy. What you got?
They gave me fruit, and I couldn't say no to anything. I got scrambled eggs, papas, potatoes, some French bread thing, regular bread, pineapple, orange, watermelon, coffee.
All right, bon appetit.
Oh boy. Good morning. Freshly made scrambled eggs. Delish.
I got papas, naranja, orange, watermelon, which I don't know how you say, pan, and huevos, and cafecita. Bon appetit.
Café con leche.
I love eggs in almost every country that I've been to. They're just so fresh. The yolks are so yellow, and they're just absolutely delicious. So I'm hoping we can find a store that sells eggs because I'm really curious to know how much they cost here, because in the US they're like, for a dozen, like $13 at this point. So I know a lot of people don't eat eggs, but I would highly recommend trying eggs in other countries. They're just absolutely delicious.
I think they're fresher because they don't like, you know, store them and preserve them, and I think they like, these are like from like a farm around here or something. So I think that might be why they're better, but they're good. The staff here is also very nice, and I'm sure they're good at making it too. So. It is from Lord of the Rings.
Okay.
We are in Hobbitenango. So it's like a village, kind of, I guess, set up like the Lord of the Rings. I don't know if they actually filmed parts of the Lord of the Rings here, but I wouldn't be surprised. I know there's a place in like the Netherlands or something where they filmed it, or somewhere else. But this looks a lot like how the Hobbit houses look, and the doors are circular. And like there's just like a lot of nice views, but you could see we have a volcano in the background just barely over there.
Let's give them a 360 so they can see. So that's the volcano. And then you see it? We're gonna go up there to give you a closer look. And there's restaurants and there's activities to do here, so we're gonna check that out. You should have dinner or meal here. I love that blue door.
Why am I always walking up a hill? Ugh. There's a rope swing here, but I'm too big to ride. The weight limit's 200 pounds. Christina's afraid of heights, so she's not doing it either.
But we got a clip of somebody doing it.
Yeah, here's some random person doing it. Look at this view though. This is a sign to the kids area. Children to area entrance. Para niños.
They even got the music, look. Wait. Oh. So they built a man in the mountain. So do you see his face right here, and then his hand is over there. So let's see if we can get the whole thing. It's kind of hard.
Some arrow target practice. Acarieria.
All right. Hold here. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Oh!
Wow, way too high. Gracias.
I win. I win too.
So, we are here. Usted está aquí. Nosotros estamos aquí. So we walked, I don't know, we walked all the way around here.
Well, the swing is up there.
Somewhere around here is the hand.
It is the coloso over there.
Oh, there you go, yeah. So you can see the face and the hand. Yeah. So now we're here. There's a couple food places and bars down here. Bathrooms over there. Another food place over here. We were up here already to the wings. So really we just need to explore this area. Vámonos, muchachos.
Really?
Es muy bien.
He didn't get any of these. Those are mine that I put on there. Oh wait, I wasn't recording. Okay, go ahead. Whatevers. I get to go again. Oh!
Why are you overhanding? All right.
As you can see, there's a lot to do here. And so we are done though. We're gonna go grab an iced coffee and make our way back down to Antigua.
All right. So long, Shire. I can't believe you could actually stay here.
Yeah, I knew that, but we didn't have enough time. Because, oh, you know I would have stayed here. So yeah, you can stay here. Isn't that cool? In a little Hobbit house. Oh, that's the golf course. Show them.
Once again, we are on another food tour. We're walking through this market where they serve fresh Guatemalan food. It's also where a lot of locals get their ingredients to make the food. And it's open from 4 a.m. to 7 p.m. I think that's what I heard. So we're also going to be cooking later on. So we'll see how that goes.
I love when it's where they're like listens to their guests. Because I was like, oh, I'm chicken. I was like, is everyone chicken? I'm like, yes, let's buy some chicken.
I'm going to buy some fruit for you guys. Let's focus in this area, the exotic ones, the local fruits. Yeah. Those apples, those pears. It's cool, and we will have a lot for it during the class.
Could you believe you can get 24 eggs for 32 quetzales? What is that in US?
$4.50.
Is it? $4.
Yeah.
32 is $4. $4.16.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
And how much eggs in New York?
That's pretty close. $12.
morning, and then at the end of the day, it'll be 30 because, you know, they don't want to take all that food home. Sometimes the farmers markets in the States. What else did we learn?
The peppers that they make the birrias with. That's, what's it called?
I don't know.
And then there's the raisin ones.
Yeah.
2 different types of pepper that we're going to be having.
As you can see, it's a little bit red. It's very
About to
good.
get smooth.
There we go. Oh, no, they played you, Sean. This cooking class and market tour is through Foodietenango, which is a locally owned Guatemalan company. The owner, whose name is Milton, is also our guide and co-chef for today. And after this ride in the tuk-tuk, we are heading to his family's house to cook on the rooftop. It's passion fruit. Do you like passion fruit?
There is a city 5 minutes away from here, Hobbitenango. You will see a lot of places with the word tenango, like Hobbitenango, Hobbitenango, Foodietenango, the volcano, Acetenango.
It's a bit grainy. I like it.
You don't like it?
Right here,
Oh, do I?
that's right.
Yeah, it tastes like they put cinnamon on it.
That's what I say. For me, at least it tastes like that. This is for trash, guys.
Oh, wow.
It's good.
Yeah, I so too.
Let me try it again.
It's very soft.
Yeah, I think it's a texture I'm not a fan of.
Yeah. You taste the sweet pear with cinnamon.
Yeah.
There is a big pit inside, so just throw the seed.
Oh, what is this again? The
Jocote.
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 So sweet.
Oh, this is delicious. It's like a...
Like a
That's like a
plum.
rum.
Like a prune, yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
It was like one time.
Mas bem canepa. Ogenep. I have that here.
Like again, it would
Canepa.
We have ogenep.
Let's try the mango.
What does she flavor it with?
Mango,
Mango.
salt, lime, pumpkin seed roasted and blended, and chile cobanero roasted and blended.
Very
Spicy.
good. Interesting.
I love this.
I guess similar to tahini.
That's our burger.
Actually,
I think I know that's wrong.
Chile cobanero
Yeah.
is the original tajin.
Oh.
Tajin is something that they try to reply. I like
Wrong
tajin.
location.
I like tajin, but this is better and this is the original. Chile cobanero is this hot pepper right here.
Okay.
Will
You
we,
like
be
it?
able to, will we be able to alter the spice of our food?
We are going to make a spicy salsa, but it's going to be separated.
Okay. So,
Now you can continue with the passion fruit.
How do you eat it?
oh.
Eat all the great stuff, eat the seeds. When I have more than 5 persons, like today 6, we prepare 2 snacks. So the first snack for today is going to be tostada de guacamole. Ahí déjamela, mijo. A tostada for us is going to be a corn tortilla,
Yeah.
but in this case yellow. They are deep fried in sunflower oil, and then we got the tortillas, the tostadas. We are going to prepare guacamole with these beautiful avocados that I buy this morning in the market for you guys. I paid today for 10 avocados. I paid 15 quetzales.
Wait, for 10?
We pay 10 for 10 maybe.
10 avocados for 15 quetzales.
I don't want to.
And the quality is the best.
I love tea.
You love cheese? What do you think on this one?
It's good. It's mild.
Yeah.
It's very, very good.
I get the feta. Yeah.
A feta?
Yeah.
Cotija? Did you have
Cotija.
The cheese, we will put it also in a tostada. This is going to be the last topping.
After being offered some wine and some delicious tea, we all worked together to start prepping the ingredients for our meal today. And our menu includes dobladas, salsa molajete, tostada, pipián, and for dessert, rellenitos. You can see all the fresh ingredients, some we got at the market, and some that Milton shopped for earlier. We are making everything from scratch, including the tortillas.
in there. I did such a good job smashing it, you know? That's
Great.
Oh, that's Cooking classes in other countries is a great way to learn new cooking techniques, like putting cilantro on the grill and learning how to chop a radish into small pieces without a cutting board. How to open an avocado with just our hands. We've prepped and cooked all of our food, and now it's time to eat.
Then you will continue with the radish. Radish and chicharrón. Sí. You will put some onion rings.
all about presentation.
Very colorful, right?
Yeah.
And you finish with the cheese. This is a tostada, guys.
Beautiful.
Greedy, right?
Radish with chicharron.
And then
Onion.
I like onion.
What's that?
Parsley.
Oh, Mars.
Are you parsley bay?
Good.
Salsa, please.
Cheap to make it at college.
I mean, there's nothing like fresh ingredients.
Potatoes, flour,
Yeah,
water.
Of course, yeah.
Problem is finding it's fine.
Nah. I would send someone either to, if they're okay with a long flight, Thailand or Vietnam. Because you could do beach, you could do city, there's adventure. If they just want to sit on the beach, I'll send them to like Barbados. Pretty good one too.
I'll send them to Netherlands.
Yeah.
Yes.
Where would I send people?
I don't think that's enough. Another great thing about activities like this is that you get to meet people from all around the world.
We just finished our food tour.
Well,
And
it was a market tour and cooking class.
The food was delicious, and we learned a little bit about how to make some of these delicious dishes that we've been having. I would say the way we did it was really cool. We went to our tour guide's house.
Yeah, the rooftop.
Yeah, and so that was very cool.
We
Okay.
made a salsa, homemade tortillas.
We had that mofongo, like the plantain
With chocolate,
with chocolate.
like chocolate
Yeah.
and bean sauce.
Yeah, so like fried plantain. It was so good.
And then we had the national dish, which I also had yesterday, but it was nice. It was definitely taste different and home cooked. Papillion.
Papillion. Okay.
And then we had the tostada.
Oh yeah, tostadas were good too.
And then like I don't remember the name of it, but it was like kind of like an empanada, but it was filled with potatoes.
Yeah, but yeah, it was a good food tour. I would highly recommend. We'll put a link in the description.
And then we also this hibiscus iced tea drink was really good.
Oh,
It
that was
like,
delicious.
What was it? Hibiscus, cinnamon, lime, sugar, and water. Absolutely delicious.
I had like 6 cups of it.
And we had wine, which was really good. He's gonna send us all the recipes and the name of the wine too, because that's something I want to bring home. Now, what are we doing now? We're going to a cocktail bar called UL'EW. The unique thing about this cocktail bar is that there is no menu. When you arrive, they just ask you what you like, what you dislike, and they bring you a drink just based off what you share.
Welcome to day 3 in Antigua, Guatemala.
We are about to go on an adventure today. If you're familiar with the El Salvador vlog, I may give you a little bit of a clue.
Oh, but first we need to get some supplies.
On a scale of 1 to 10, how do you think you'll feel tomorrow? 10 being great, you'll do it again. 1 being if you never see another volcano again, you'll be okay. 2. What does that mean?
Go to another volcano.
If you haven't guessed from my little El Salvador hints, we are hiking a volcano in Guatemala, more specifically Acetenango, and we actually are staying overnight at the top of the volcano. I'm really excited. This is something we've never done before, and it's one of the most popular things here to do in Guatemala. And because we are not hikers, I was able to find us a alternative way. The actual hike is around 4 to 6 hours, and I was able to find us an 4x4 right there. That's our ride to cut off 3.5 hours of the hike. So then we only have to hike about 45 minutes to an hour up. The ride is a little bumpy, but it definitely beats hiking straight up, because that's what I heard, and that's what I've seen from my research. It's a straight hike up for 4.5 to 6 hours, and so I definitely want to make it. So I'm glad that I was able to pay the 4x4. It definitely is more expensive, but you're paying for convenience. So we stopped here to fill out our, basically sign our life away, a waiver, and show our IDs. And now we're about to get back in. I think we have another hour and a half ride to our stopping point before we start our little 45-minute hike to the top.
Base camp is 3,500 meters up, and the summit is 3,900 roughly. And we're gonna wake up at 4 a.m. to start hiking.
Are you gonna do it?
Yeah.
Okay.
We're about to start the hike.
For a second there, we was climbing up, and I was like, oh, why the fuck did I? Why do I always want to do these things? Because I want to have experiences. But it's okay right now. And we have a dog companion guiding us. He's actually telling us to hurry up. How you feeling, Sean?
Horrible.
Horrible. It's gonna be worth it?
Sure hope so.
Well, Salvador Part 2. We're talking about 21 minutes. Guys on the horse who just passed us. It is 12:12. Are they lying? Or trying to be encouraging?
One thing we kind of failed to mention was that we came a couple days earlier. Christina planned it out so that we get used to the altitude of where we are. But this hike was exhausting still. I think it has something to do with the altitude that just makes it feel even more draining. But I was out of breath the entire time I was hiking this thing.
You think it's 5 more minutes?
No.
Look at this man. That's the porter. He carries stuff up. Could you imagine? Yeah, I'm not doing that. Look at this. It's like gravelly. This is the hardest part. It's not steep. It's slippery. That was the hardest part, right? My heart is beating on my chest. Y'all think we made it? Wait for me.
This is our room for the night. It's cozy.
That one is agua. The clouds are moving. And then that one is fuego. We made it. And the clouds are clearing. How you feel?
I'm still tired, a little lightheaded.
Are you excited though?
We're about to have lunch, so I might just be hungry.
Let's go eat. Lunch with a volcano view.
Almuerzo.
Hi. Hi.
No, that's mine. Rude.
Gracias.
Chocolate, de nada. So give you the cup and keep it for later for the dinner.
Okay.
For the hot beverage.
Thank you.
Okay, you're welcome.
What are you doing? It's real chocolate.
Yeah. It's not like that super sweet chocolate either. It's good. Get some whiskey, throw it in this bad boy.
Rover.
Once upon a time,
I'm sorry.
there was a woman who wore a cat hat. It said meow.
That's all you got?
I don't know, man. One time there was a volcano that erupted.
Oh, he does sell the first line. What's the rest of
People woke up at 1 a.m. and they left their campsites, traveled down the mountain in darkness.
I would have fell. I'm not gonna lie. I would have been living. I would have tumbled off the side because when it erupted, yeah, they had to leave at 1 o'clock in the morning on Sunday.
No 4x4 at that
No. But imagine even that little part right there. I would have fell off the volcano.
But wow, this lighting is special. Yeah, that's another thing that will never translate on video. It's 4:15 in the morning.
What are you about to go to?
I'm gonna go hike to the top of the mountain, to the summit. Yeah. Alright, we're starting to walk up the mountain. Alright, you can't really, hold on, there we go. You can't really capture the view, but that's it right there. I'm at the back of the pack, so I gotta keep walking. I'm exhausted. I know I can't do the 5-hour one. Oh my goodness. You can't see me, but this view is incredible. Whew. On the top of the world. Come on. This is worth all the pain and suffering. Pretty happy. It's really hard, but this is really beautiful. This is harder than El Salvador, for sure. Definitely harder than El Salvador. But I recommend it if you're more fit than I am. We've been doing step goals every day with Fitbit, and it didn't prepare me. I need to be doing runs. Or this.
La maldita es el otro lado de la montaña, pero sí, nosotros lo hacemos así.
Just a little bit more. Just a little bit more. Sí se puede.
Good morning, y'all. Sean got up at 4 a.m. to climb the summit of Acetenango, and I'm in to watch the sunrise, and I'm gonna watch it from base camp. Let me show you. It's so gorgeous.
Sean went up for that.
Yeah.
Decent.
Yeah. So, unfortunately, there was no fuego eruptions last night, but it was dormant for, I think they said, since January, and then it erupted Monday night to the point that they had to evacuate everyone who was on the volcano that night at around 1 a.m. I'm gonna insert some clips so you can see what it looked like when it erupted, and now it's sleeping again, so it's dormant again. We tried everything with like little baby fire, talk to the big volcano and give us a little burp or a few belches of lava so that we can see it, but unfortunately, and maybe fortunately, there was no lava, but it does not take away from the fact that this was a great decision, hiking this volcano and spending the night on top of a volcano and seeing the sunrise and the sunset was really great. And maybe, you know, as we say a lot, it's just another reason, we have another reason to come back to Guatemala and hike this volcano. Well, to be completely clear, do the 4x4 and then the 45-minute walk hike, not the 6-hour hike that our campmates did. It was definitely tough. They said some of them chose not to do the summit hike because they were tired from the initial hike getting up here, which makes complete sense. But yeah, so no fuego, but it's still pretty gorgeous.
Oh my goodness. There's a whole nother hill. Alright. I'm at the summit and I'm exhausted. But we made it. It's one of the most beautiful views I've ever seen. And it looks even better from up above. So we're gonna walk back down, we're gonna get breakfast, and then we're gonna head back. hiking down. Some people are getting the car down. But we're taking the car. But yeah, this is the view. This area at the top is called the it's kind of flat and round, but it seems pretty active. The other volcanoes are all around us. We have Fuego over there, Aqua, might be somewhere else. Yeah. Alright. So hiking down, a lot easier than going up.
You made it!
Somehow.
How you feel?
Exhausted. I mean, it was mad easy, yo. Mad easy.
Oh, breakfast is waiting for y'all. Oh my God, look at my bag. It's so dirty.
I told you shouldn't have given me
It's fine. Look how dirty you are. How was it, yo? I knew better.
The way down?
I knew better.
That was so hard.
Yeah, that was the hardest hike I've ever done.
Okay. Oh my God, you gotta go brush your teeth again.
I got dirt?
Yeah.
I'll take one if you have it.
Yeah.
These shoes were not originally brown.
Hold on.
Oh my God. Ready? When I put my jacket in the backpack, it's soaked. Disgusting.
Oh, because you had to take your jacket off?
Yeah. It was like a full layer of sweat. It doesn't look like that much, but it felt like a lot.
Last view. Say goodbye, Sean.
We're walking back to the car. Just for reference. Oh, that's it for today's video. We've finished exploring the volcano. We are exhausted. We just rode back.
We just finished Volcano Acetenango, and we have about an hour, a little over an hour to kill before we catch our bus to our next destination and in Guatemala, which is Lake Atitlan. So we decided to stop at, you see it, Pollo Cambero, which is like the go-to chicken spot in Guatemala. It's like the OG. It was created here, I believe. There's no other chicken spots in Guatemala. Like there's no KFC, no Popeyes, nothing. So we need a quick bite to eat, so why not? Let's see. I just got a 2-piece with fries, a Pepsi, and they give you tortillas. What you get?
I got a hamburguesa clásica. So it's a burger, but I believe this is chicken on it. And 7-Up. I don't need a lot. I just need this.
I got extra crispy. These are big pieces of chicken. Ooh. Wow. Definitely fresh. It's good. How much was this? We'll let you know when we get the bill. It was 81 pesetas, which is like between $10 and $11 US.
Space. Alright, I'm tired, so this is going to be the quickest room tour ever. Here we have a bed, we have little cute log wood nightstands and lights overhanging. There's a really cool pattern on the wall, maybe Mayan, maybe Aztec, I don't know, something like that. We have a little desk for working, a little air conditioning unit, some nice little chairs by a fireplace that is definitely not functional, but that's cool. Nice big mirror, like we want at home. A huge bathroom. We have all this space. Big old sliding door bathroom.
Oh, look.
Yeah,
More
there's
storage.
Storage space over there too. So this is a hostel called Sociatel. Sociatel. It's got kind of a party vibe so far. We're in the middle of Pana Hachel on Lake Atitlan. Yeah, so that's it. This is like, so this gives me party vibes. It kind of feels like Phuket in Thailand, but Spanish. So anyway, we're gonna shower because we're still gross from the hike. So we'll see you in the next clip.
Good morning, y'all. It is, how many days have we been in Guatemala? It is our 5th day in Guatemala. As you saw from last night, we are in Lake Atitlan, which is about a 2.5, maybe 3-hour drive on a shared shuttle from Antigua. There are around 11 towns or villages surrounding Lake Atitlan, and we are starting in where we're staying in Pana Hachel. We hope to show you all at least a few of the different towns and villages surrounding the lake. But first, it's time to get breakfast, and I found this really cute breakfast spot. It was highly recommended all over the internet, and that's where we're gonna go. So we will let you know how it is.
We walked past this street last night and we wanted to check it out. There was like a bunch of street vendors. Now there's not as much, but we're maybe gonna come back here later today or tonight and see what's going on. Just what I need in the morning.
Look at that. Yummy. I got the avocado toast with a side of bacon, and Sean got the breakfast sandwich.
That's too much avocado for me.
That sauce on your sandwich is delicious.
So there are 3 major volcanoes surrounding Lake Atitlan. So there's San Pedro, Toloman, and Atitlan. And I'm probably pronouncing all 3 of those wrong, but I'll put them up on screen. Walked through 3 boats just to get onto the dock. There's the boat we were on somewhere.
Okay, so we made it to our first stop on Lake Atitlan, which is San Juan La Laguna. We just got off the Lancha, which is the little boat, the public boat that takes you, the public ferry that takes you around to the different towns. And San Juan is like the artsy town. I'm sure you can hear the music, and it's where you can like see honey making process and chocolate factories and textile making and all types of things like that. And Sean says his legs hurt from hiking that volcano, so we decided to hire a private like tour guide to take us around to the places. He told us it'll be 100 quetzales each to go to all those places with no entrance fees. But there is an extra thing that I really wanted to come here for, which is the view, which is at the top of the town. And so he said he'll take us there, no extra cost, and we just have to pay to enter the viewpoint. So Sean's getting the drone up so we can show you these views, y'all. This camera that I'm on, it doesn't do it justice, so hopefully the drone does. That the language spoken here, the Mayan language called Sut to Hil.
You need tickets in order to get to the viewpoint that we're going to. So we just stopped and bought them.
El Mirador. El Mirador.
El Mirador.
Look what he got.
Cerveza. Cerveza de gallo. Ugh, I'm dying. 2 hikes, 2 days in a row. Well, really 3 hikes, 3 days in a row. It's draining me. But we're only here for 2 more days and we gotta take advantage of every opportunity. So, no quitting. I do what is essentially a 20-minute hike up this thing. And I will continue to cry about it.
Oh, I think we made it.
It's not a bad hike. It's just hot and we're already tired from the other hike. So we're doing the best we can.
We made it. Wow, it wasn't that bad. It's just, you know, hot. But look at this view. Look at it. Oh my God. We made it, y'all. Sure.
There's old ladies and children that made it up here, and we're huffing and puffing, so no excuses. We made it.
And what's interesting, this is definitely a local spot. There's tons of locals, which explains why they have a local price and a tourist spot. Well, tourist price, which valid, right? Locals should pay less to do things in their own country. But look at this. So we're gonna see the weaving making those textiles.
And then when finished, and here in the malacate, we make the thread. To make a knot, just add the thread and we turn the malacate and we get the thread. We can make different texture to the thread. We can make thin or thick. When boil the cochinillas with water, we get pink color. But when we add the lemon juice with the cochinillas, we get red color. With the anota seeds, we get orange color. Lugo tree comes from Petén, the part of North Guatemala. It's when we harvest the tree when it's full moon, we get dark color, and when it's not full moon, light color. And the banana liquid 3 hours before.
So that's banana leaf dye?
Beet.
Beet. Okay.
Yes.
Oh, that's fast.
In here we can make different tones to the color. And here in the urdidora we design the colors, patterns, and size. And here we can mix the colors for make a cloth. For example, if you want to make a scarf, we need to add 110 threads. We add thread by thread. First, we use the belt, we tie here, and then we put a rod here in my waist, and then we tie here. And here on the begin cross, we get the aviaduras. The aviaduras separate or switch the color and weaving. We use the trama. The trama we insert between the weaving. We add one trama. We use the lanzadera. In our Mayan language, we call Kemo. This is the name the cooperative. And here, when we pull up the aviadura, we get this space. We insert the lanzadera and push down. We add again the trama. Down again the aviadura. And the same process, just repeat. For make one scarf, we make in 2 days or 1 day. We work 6 hours a day. We can work 3 hours in the morning or 3 hours in the afternoon.
Dress, and I'm very happy about it because she said that 75% of each sale goes towards the household, so the girls, the women who make the clothing, the items, and then 25 is for like administration fees. So, you know, okay, it's actually 85%, even better, goes towards the women who work. 15% is electricity and fees and stuff. Oh my
girls.
Where are we going next? Why you sound so sad?
So this was the grown bee that's male and stays and just mates with the queen. This is the working bee that goes out, makes the honey, does all that fun stuff, and that's the queen. There's European bees here and there's Mayan bees here. And the European ones have stingers and the Mayan ones don't.
Wine. Oh my god.
Is it good?
It tastes like... It's good.
Alright, this honey wine. Sweet. Still a little strong. I mean, this is like one of the few wines I would enjoy drinking. I'm not a wine person, but this is good.
So many different types of honey.
Honey beer, ladies and gentlemen. Fresh from the source. This is Cerveza de Miel, which I think is beer of honey. More beer. Stronger.
Stronger compared to what?
It tastes more like beer than the wine tastes like wine. Like, I don't think you would enjoy this. It's beer.
Okay. And we got lots of honey products. About 40 US. And I got a container of honey, chocolate and honey, chopstick and honey, and wine.
Everything and honey.
I don't like. Oh my god.
It tastes just like beer, right?
Yeah. Oh my gosh. I don't like beer.
Alright, we finished exploring San Juan. We learned something interesting about tuk-tuks is that they have certain territories. Certain tuk-tuks of a certain color can't go into the other areas. So it's like only red ones for San Juan, only green ones for San Pedro, so on and so forth. So that was an interesting fun fact.
What's this, red?
Yeah, now we're gonna try and get some food and eventually make our way back. I got a chicken carbonara, we got a hummus plate to share, and Christina got a chicken shawarma. It's good, there is chicken.
I got the chicken shawarma. And yes, we're not eating Guatemala food, but that's because we are determined to hit the night market later, and we're gonna get all the Guatemala food. Chicken shawarma, the rice. It's a big bowl, huge. Good. So we're gonna enjoy our lunch with this view. We just finished our lunch, and ooh, that looks good. Hold on, that looks yummy. Okay, I got distracted, even though I just ate. Okay, so San Pedro is definitely, party central. This is where you stay if you're into nightlife, you want to take Spanish classes, or you want to hike the San Pedro volcano. But we just came here for lunch. So we're going to head back to the public boat, to go back to Panachella.
Alright, so we just got off this boat.
Lancha.
Lancha?
Yeah.
And there were so many people on it. I was in the front in the beginning, and a bunch of guys just got in the front. So now the front is being weighed down, and we're all getting splashed by the water. And at one point, there was this older couple that got on, and nobody got up.
Older, like at least 60, 70 years old.
Yeah, and nobody got up to let them sit, so the lady was sitting on the floor.
Oh, Sean had moved to the back by this point.
Yeah. I wasn't in the front anymore because I realized we have weight distribution issues with these boats. So sometimes it rocks too much to one side. Yeah, so I moved to the back and there was still a bunch of guys in the front and it was crazy. But now we're back. We're gonna head to the hotel, collect ourselves, and then see what we're gonna do for the rest of the day.
Oh, wow. I won. I won.
It's a good game.
You can see there's lots of things to do here. There's also pool. There is foosball, a full bar, board games. There's actually salsa happening right now too. Lots of things to do. Our dinner tonight is 2 cheese pupusas. I got everything on it. Sean just got the sauce. And a tol de leche, which I think is like arroz de leche, but apparently a tol is different. It's a milk drink. It's delicious. We just be eating stuff, y'all. This was 25 quetzales. Okay, that's hot. It's better than the one we had in Antigua. It's really good.
That is better than the one we had in Antigua. But the one that they gave us before didn't have sauce, so
Yeah, maybe.
I think that's part of it. And this is real fresh. They were just making it.
Also, we just popped a squat. She's right there, and we just popped a squat on this, like literally, on the sidewalk because why not? All right, we're walking back to the hostel, and I saw someone cooking steak and chicken on a grill. I don't know if it's tacos. I don't know if it's whatever it is, but I got some to go. And so, ooh, there's a lot of tortillas. You have to eat some of this. They gave me 1, 2, 3, 4 tortillas, some type of sauce in a bag, and a second type of sauce in a bag. I know this is steak with green onions and guacamole. The sauce, guacamole, green onion, the steak, woo, hot. Okay, let's make, you know what? I didn't make it for myself yet.
It's about as good as you'd expect that to be. It's alright. It's not bad.
This steak is good. This plate was $4 US, 30 for salad.
Roughly.
I made mine. Really good. Okay, we're gonna finish this.
The second one was better because it had more steak and more green onion. Now we're moving on.
Before we leave the hostel, we are going to show you around a little bit in case you want to stay here. So we have a private room with its own bathroom. As you can see, it's really huge. But there's also private rooms that you have a shared bathroom, and then there's obviously like the traditional hostel rooms with shared rooms, like multiple people in one room and then a shared bathroom. So this place is huge. We're going to do it very quickly. So maybe like Sean will edit this down into like 45 seconds to a minute. Let's go. Okay, along this, I'm yelling because we don't have our mics and it's windy today. So along this little pretty bamboo path, you get to, I think it's a pretty unique type of private room. These are the private rooms that is a shared bathroom. So you have your own little room, but you do have to share the bathroom with others. Let me show you.
They have a bunch of different activities that you can do here. There's hiking, walking tours, cooking classes, yoga lessons, salsa, which we tried a little bit of last night, painting, so a lot of different things. We tried to go to this didn't happen, beer pong didn't happen, but yeah, there's a lot of things to do if you do come here.
It's really nice too. A beautiful mural, and then you can cook. Well, not really. There's nothing to cook with. So we will just stop.
There's a pool area over here. We didn't swim in it. I don't think we're gonna swim in it, but I'm sure it's pretty nice. stopping off at this 80s cafe, and they've got a lot of like 80s music themed pillows, and they have like a Pac-Man pillow. So I'm getting a crepe, and Christina's getting a iced coffee, and I'm also getting a smoothie. We're gonna take it and we're gonna head to the ferry. We're heading to Santiago, and this is our boat.
And we decided to walk just to explore, no real itinerary in mind. And sometimes walking is just worth it because we have stumbled upon what I think is a church.
It's a huge courtyard.
Yeah.
Let's take a look around.
School over there and then a church.
We decided not to go into the church, but we're inside of the courtyard, which I guess is part of the church. So we're trying to be respectful. It's very...
If you're Christian or Catholic, it is a really beautiful church, and you can go in, pray, as well as like donate to support repair of, I think it's at the domes.
And there's some sculptures in there, so it was cool. We just don't feel like it would be very respectful to go in there and film.
Got ice cream. Ooh. Got a banana papaya popsicle.
Yeah, so it tastes more like banana to me than papaya, but it's pretty good.
Those are two quesales. So thing about Santiago is definitely not a tourist spot. So if you just want to come, walk around, experience local culture, this is where you come. Spontaneously, we came upon a market, so we just walked through it. So you'll see those clips. I was looking for chicharron because in the last market, when they were selling the meat and stuff, they had bags of chicharron, but I didn't see any. So Sean sat in the front. Okay, I see how wet he is.
It was comfortable. I'm just wet.
Oh,
the water just splashed all over me. We made it to San Marcos.
Lunchtime.
Let's get some lunch.
San Marcos, from what I researched, is known as the hippie town, and you can do like yoga. There's like cacao spiritual situations happening here. Really healthy food. But we're going to this place that Kristen from our volcano hike recommended called AMO. A-M-O. And I'm starving because I didn't eat breakfast. So let's go. There's tons of places to get massages here as well.
Okay, I guess there are a few. This is a pretty island. Oh, it's not an island. It's a pretty place. Go ahead.
When I say this is like, when they said that this was like a hippie town, this is truly a hippie town. And I'm past like tarot cards, tons of ceremonies, tons of massage places. Like everything is vegan or vegetarian. So if that is your vibe, this is the place for you to stay. It's not my vibe. It's not our vibe. So it also took us forever to find a place to eat. It's like everybody's on siesta. Like they're like, oh, the kitchen's closed. Like several places at the kitchen's closed. Other places, it's like, this is a place you come to be slow and deliberate. I was hangry, and I couldn't find a single thing to eat. So we just randomly found this place on the beach that we're eating at because the kitchen was open. So hopefully it's really good. It does look like there's a local behind the bar. I meant behind the kitchen, so that is nice too. It does seem like a lot of foreigners own places here. Like we've seen foreigners in the kitchen, and even the guy who owns this place is a foreigner. He's from Texas. So maybe this is like the expat central for Lake Atitlan. we are at this cliff jumping place. And Sean's gonna jump off. Not the highest, because the highest is closed because of the winds, but I don't know how high it is. He seems a little nervous. Sean jumped. I don't know where he is now. I thought I saw him climb back up. Oh! Good job!
You got it.
Please don't hurt yourself.
Thinking about it too much.
Please don't hurt yourself.
Yeah, just go for it. You just go straight forward.
How about you practice diving in a pool first or something a little smaller? I know. Like.
Oh my gosh. Perfect place.
Oh, okay.
Did you get it?
Yeah.
Where you guys from?
GoPros piss me off. If I was without it, I'd be like, all right, let's go. Oh my God. All right, just finished cliff jumping over here. And oh my gosh, the water is so cold, and I was really nervous to do it at first, but once you go in, it feels pretty good. And then everybody around was like very encouraging, and like we were talking about like what we were gonna do before we did it, so it was cool. And people were like giving me props for trying to front flip and whatnot, so that was cool. So yeah, so that was fun.
I know it's a little backlit, but we really wanted to end with the beautiful lake behind us. That's it. That is the end of our time in Lake Atitlan.
So make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and leave a comment about your favorite part of this trip. All right, we're back in our hostel room. We are exhausted, but we just got our laundry, which was only 75 quetzales, so that was not bad. We decided to do the laundry because we got incredibly dirty, me especially, on the hike. So we needed the sweaters and jackets and everything to be washed so we could get on the plane with it, because we're not gonna have enough room in our bags. Let's see what we got. Shit, headphones in here. Hopefully they still work. Oh, and man, I did not check the pockets.
What is that, money?
No, this is the heating pad thing. Oh. Ooh, I didn't even realize I put my hat in there. Everything smells very good. Sweatpants look brand new. Christina's jacket looks pretty damn good. All right, my jacket looks like it was dry cleaned. Christina's sweater. And my favorite jacket of all time. / sweater. This is really a sweater. So 7 items for $7, basically. That's not bad.
It's our last night in Guatemala, and we're going out to what we think is a nice dinner for Sean's birthday. And if you haven't yet, wish Sean a happy birthday in the comments.
We just finished dinner. It was so good, and it wasn't even that expensive.
Oh my God, it's so cold, y'all. We're going to go find, we were going to get dessert, but then Sean reminded me, well, I wanted a roast con leche from the restaurant, but then Sean reminded me that maybe that lady from yesterday is out selling a roast con leche. So we're going to go get that and take it back to our room. Can you see me? I think she's getting a roast con leche.
Stay tuned for the next video. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe.